Squad, ladies and gentlemen. T-Mac. Nope, pass it out. Right back to T-Mac. Mouse in the house. Is he the mouse?
Toronto leading by 3. There's the double team quickly. There's a minute 47 left in the first. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from deep.
Uzelis with the rock.
Pass to Uzelis. Back to quickly.
Quickly puts it up quickly.
They get it back. Well, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't
Dennis Rodman with the rebound. Oh, still.
money from deep. Here's Kamari.
Kamari.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you. They need something good to happen here. Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Quickly outside, and there's the goal.
Wow, offensive foul.
One of the trickier plays to judge.
Dennis, I thought you were stepping up.
Argue against the call. Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know
Them niggas been hating way too loud.
but that was 40 years ago. Malik Monk's checked in for Toronto. Here's Kamari. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the
Damn. Scotty.
long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown. Bring the music, scorching those nets. How long
Do the Raptors run the East or is it the Sixers?
no made baskets yet. Pass to Carter. Tapped off the pass.
Got the steal.
Here's Kamari. Guarded by Edwards. Kamari, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's rushed down.
DiVincenzo.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that time.
DiVincenzo hidden gem.
Stolen by quickly.
Good steal quickly.
Here's Edwards. With these right on him. Uses the glass on the layup.
Justin Edwards.
4-point Toronto lead.
Y'all know what he do.
Smith outside. Launches a 3. No good on the shot.
Jabari Smith, rush 3.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto out front.
Woo! Raptors up 4 going in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Elimination game. Live from the 215.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one? Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced...
Woo, let that shit breathe real quick, dog. Sheesh. Little twin just left the party, y'all. Oh, twin back.
little resistance. And you know what? That's what happens when you Establish your three-point game early. Little resistance. And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you. Here's quickly.
Quickly. Too much space. Too much space. Whoo! 6 is down 1. Oh my gosh, Sar. Yes, Sar. I mean, sirs. Whew. Oh my gosh, had to let that breathe. Oh my gosh, had to let that breathe. This elimination game, who gonna take it? Ron Harper, DN up. Franz. This nigga Sar. Nigga Sar scary. Quickly. I'm gonna kill these niggas quickly. KD. What? Sorry with the rebound.
Fucking God.
That playback's funny as shit. Whew. I'm watching the game of the year, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it all comes down to. Who's season ending tonight? Floppy. Two Bridges. The forgotten Sixer. T-Mac with the ball. Wide open. Was that Sar? Doing too much, Sar. Chill out. I look having henchmen. Sar. Shit broke. Sixers making a good defensive stand. Good foul, Ron Harper. Sar. Said I get money, I'ma stop. Wide open. Quickly, this shit game to step up, boy. Yo, that was a foul, dog.
Where the foul at?
Oh, he jumped on his back. Shoulder.
What?
He jumped on his shoulder, y'all. Woo, good challenge, Nick Nurse.
Oh my God. Catch the ball.
Woo, Lonzo. When in doubt, give it to one of them ball boys. Nigga been watching my streams, y'all. Scotty. Woo. Yeah, damn right you fouled him, Zajunas. Save your challenge, coach. Lonzo, it's your time. It's your time, Lonzo. My prediction, Lonzo ain't coming out the game after this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Lonzo. Damn, Jabari Smith Jr. Quickly to the line. He got to the line quickly. We want Bronny. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys hear that? The Sixers crowd is calling for Bronny to come in the game. Will he come in? Malik Monk to the line. Malik Monk to the stand. What happened with you? And Sean Diddy Combs. That nigga innocent. I'm the leader of his enterprise. Remember you said you was gonna give me immunity like Braden? Zion. Get that up, Zion. You got Rodman on you. Lonzo, come on. Jabari. About to start calling him Jakari. That nigga a shooter. Whew. Good half.
What the fuck? Nick Nurse, you about to get fired.
They got rid of a doc for a nurse. I told y'all that was a bad idea. What the fuck is Nick Nurse talking about? Yo, this shit crazy.
Nick Nurse, you about to get fired. Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia. They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, if they couldn't even hit wide open, they need to regroup. Regroup with some kind of rhythm.
Regroup.
And that's all we have for now.
Kiss my ass, Kenny.
It's week 17 of the 2025 season, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Saints and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next on
Nigga funny as shit.
It is time for football. As we welcome
Stupid Kenny.
another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. to having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Say no more. Tune into the all stream.
Because tight end you doesn't happen without
We got live commentary on the all stream during the smoke break, yo.
Two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the
Who
league
else sound like?
20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially in these last couple
the best,
years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves
what's
in
that
the
boy's
playoffs,
name?
compete
I
for
forget.
Super Bowls,
The best person on Gil's Arena.
one threat at the tight end position. It almost
The one that was
feels
like, Gil's out, but he's still here in spirit,
the
y'all.
offense is missing
He wanted
a
the
key
show to
piece.
go
I know
long.
I'm biased, but at tight end you, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first
For y'all to be playing so poor, or y'all only down 10?
Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
Imagine if you hit some of them threes that you missed.
Study this tape, Mike. The problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome.
That's what scares me about y'all.
You're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback
They got to be
has
up like
driving force. He has to be
25
a
basically
factor
for it to
within
be
your system.
over.
And when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
And what scares me about them is they got so many people that can go off, even on their bench.
No gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Oh, yes, he did. But fucking,
He'll try and get there on the ground.
yesterday, especially stars.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick the 100, coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple.
Say I get money, I'm a soft.
Did you hear that guy?
Yeah, because I'm listening to it.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush.
Second half, y'all. We back.
You have to rush the quarterback as a unit.
Y'all can leave the all stream and go to the mainstream.
And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and
Ron Harper.
they can't get out in front.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes
Sorry.
inside the 15-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time.
Sheesh.
They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself.
Sorry with the
Their
steal.
rookie quarterback.
Coast to coast.
Have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how
Thought
many
Robin was
touchdowns
gonna stop
you
him.
threw in last week's win.
He got 17 and 5.
2 weeks in a row. I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he
He having
continues
a Rudy
to
Gobert
operate at
game.
this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win. every
Lonzo.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Good defense, Eunice.
He'll drop to throw. Open receiver is Bo Melton. And he's going to have a first
Lonzo!
nice pickup of 9.
I knew you had it in you, Lonzo.
Off play action.
Wow,
He'll set
okay.
up to throw.
Yo! Come on, Lonzo, what the fuck?
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the
What?
quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
KD, we need you.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Everything's a fucking foul. Get out.
Shaheed in motion. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Sar goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed.
KD,
And he'll be marked
ISO.
at the 45-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how you screen them
Zealous.
too far. And it draws the flag.
But you can call him Boo Boo.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Damn, KD.
Oh my God, get the ball.
Sheesh.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It is Buster Moreau. And he's down
passing it
inside
to?
the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play.
Franz.
It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Up the middle they go. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Zion.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Uzelis. Get that shit out of here, Rodman.
Now give on the ground. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Looking to keep
Sixers
a
ball.
promising drive alive. It is
T-Mac goes to the lane. Oh my gosh, quickly. I told you he needs to step up. And ladies and gentlemen, he's stepping up.
Saints are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just
To the goal line and in. Kylar for 11 on the year. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Damn, who the fuck got an ice cube over their body? Lonzo. What the hell was that?
Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error and an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball
KD!
40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Lonzo with the steal.
Murray now off the bootleg. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to
5-point game.
Inside the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the
Zion
entire
passed the
game,
ball.
all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense.
That boy KD is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly
No slowing him down.
And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside.
Zion passed the ball.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Seven-point game.
Murray. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The defense
KD.
is gonna have to come up with
Oh
a
my
plan
goodness.
for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat. But I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
First carry for James Conner.
3-point game.
Nothing developing. Tackled behind the line.
Thanks to KD.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary,
Woo.
Mike, man, what an advantage for
That
any
smoke break
defense.
out then,
This
y'all.
defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to run out of time.
Fuck Ron Harper.
And bring him down.
Come on, Durant. I need you to finish strong.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself
Not
trailing in the
Rodman.
game,
Come
you
on,
don't feel
man.
very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does
What
get
the
them
fuck
a
is
dunked
little
on?
closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's
You got
Rashid
dunked on so
Shaheed.
bad, you're not an inbound?
Nice job by the return team. He takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense. And their running back set to go. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title. The league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season.
Down on the line.
They'll begin here on the
Hell was that?
crazy. And he's going to be
That's a
taken
getting
down on the
dunked
other
on.
side of the 50-yard line.
This nigga drunk.
Big hole
He
up the
drinking with
middle.
Jordan
The
before the
interior of
game.
this offensive line did a great job clearing some space.
Oh,
The back
no.
saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
You better
for a
bounce
big
back after that, Rodman. That's crazy.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, good shit.
His
Move it up.
pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here
Zealous.
for an injured player. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Herder.
Seven 3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw.
They just hot like that.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of
How the
7.
fuck even?
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's in. Oh, melted. Touchdown 6.
Oh my.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. Mike, you could see the play
Sorry, I got
just
20.
really
Oh,
finding his
shit.
rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Lonzo! Bread!
What the fuck?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks
Who's that, Franz?
on the return.
Yo,
It's
this is
Devin
bananas,
Duvernay.
yo.
And their drive
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
What? Oh!
Out comes the Arizona
Hate
offense.
that shit.
They get ready for their
Took all day to get around that
Trail
screen.
now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit
T-Mac.
as they start things out with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
KD.
From the gun, it's Murray. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And they'll have it across midfield down at the
Oh
opposing
my
46-yard
God.
line.
Why?
First down throw for Murray.
Are you
He's hit
pushing,
as he
man?
throws.
Who cares?
Goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion,
Damn,
they
this
did a really
nigga
nice
KD.
job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh
I knew it was
sets
either
of
KD or
downs.
Dennis.
And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
3rd and 2. Now Murray. Open man, that's Duvernay. And he will get into the end zone. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the
Damn,
tricky
Lonzo.
part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and
They
get yourself
fucking
in the end
tough.
zone.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It is 14-10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you
Quickly, it's your turn.
who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening
KD.
after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Quickly.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And is downfield to the tight end hits. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. First Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Back to the air once more on second down. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 40.
Bronze.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Last 2 minutes.
So we've come upon halftime.
It's a 2-minute warning. I gotta take a leak. Take your time on that timeout.
Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bo Nix, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season, now up over 500 yards on the ground. First and 10 now from the 36. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New Orleans. At his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands. He's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Damn. Shit, I don't see that one. I feel like.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Zion wasn't even doing that. That's the crazy part. Hard.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cardinals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now Murray keeping it himself. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
It's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose? And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rashid Shaheed, touchdown 6. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense.
So a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. Back penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Again, it's Benson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yeah. I think I unmuted my mic when I was in the bathroom. I had to unmute it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. They'll run with Benson. A second effort, and he is in. Trey Benson.
Previous play is under review.
Cardinals. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll run, and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Trey Benson, touchdown, Arizona. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down, taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be a little short of that 1st down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing now from the gun. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. They'll come up now for 2nd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point.
Murray will throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, they'll run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Up the middle they go. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. yard. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. This is first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
Mm-hmm.